topic is fraction. Solving fraction involving different basic operations. What are basic operations in mathematics? This involves various signs in mathematics. All those signs they are printed with, like multiplication, division, brackets, addition, subtraction, and on like that. Now when we have different signs in our fraction, how do we solve it? This is how we do it. Fraction, we have to simplify this question. As you can see, we have multiplication, we have brackets, we have division, we even have subtraction in between this. Now the first thing you do is you apply BODMAS. You can hear that? BODMAS. Apply BODMAS. And this BODMAS is like a step at a time. It gives us the step we're going to follow. Like this, you have brackets. This one means order or of division, M for multiplication, A for addition, and S for subtraction. That means that we're going to follow this order whenever we are solving this fraction. Now, how do we simplify this fraction? As you can see, B means brackets. That means that whatever you have in your brackets, you first solve it. So the first step we take here is to do whatever we have in our brackets to simplify what we have in your bracket. And what do we have in our brackets? We have 2 over 3 minus 1 over 4. And we have, you change this one to an improper fraction. Don't forget it's a mixed fraction. 2 times 1, 2 plus 1, 3. That's 3 over 2. You change it to an improper fraction. Times, now we have this in my bracket, 2 over 3 minus 1 over 4. Divided by, I'm trying to change this mixed fraction to an improper fraction. 2 times 3, 6 plus 1, 7. That's 7 over 3. Now, as I said earlier on, the first step we take here is to all our brackets. You solve whatever we have inside these brackets. Now, I have 3 over 2. That doesn't mean that I shouldn't write all this back. You should write them back. But you first solve this because that's what we have in our BODMAS. Times, now open brackets, as you can see we have minus. Whenever we have minus or plus in between two fractions, the next thing you do is you find the LCM. Now let's say for instance you have plus here, you find the LCM. Let's say for instance now we have minus here, you find the LCM. LCM of the denominator, so that was 3 and 4. And how do you find the LCM of 3 and 4? Just do like this. You find any number that can divide them till you have the last number to go 1. Now, what can divide 4? That's 2. Can 2 go in 3? No, write 3 back. 2 in 4 goes in 2 places. 2 again. At the same time, you can also start with 4. You know, 4 can still cause 4. But I said to make it bit by bit. 2 in 3 is not possible. Write the number back. So how many times did you go in 2? That's 1. Now, we have 3 now. 3 in 3, 1. 3 in 1 is not possible to write 1 back. Now, you multiply all these numbers that you use to divide all these denominators. That will 2 times 3, 2 times 2, 4, 4 times 3, 12. So my LCM is 12. So you make a longer line, you put 12 in between. Now, having done that, you now use the denominator that you used to get the LCM. That same denominator used to divide the LCM. 3 in 12. How many 3 can you see in 12? That is 4. That answer you got, you multiply by the numerator. 3 in 12, meaning how many 3 can I go in 12? Or 12 divided by 3 gives me 4. 4 times 2, 8. Minus, how many 4 can you see in 12? 3. That is 3 times multiplied by the numerator times 1, that's 3. Divided by 7 over 3. Now, after gotten that, we still have 3 over 2 times, open bracket, 8 minus 3. That is 5 over 12. Now, divided by 7 over 3. Now, you've gotten a whole fraction for this middle term. The next thing you do is you check what you have next, which we have of. Do we have any of here? No. Then go to the next one, which is division. Then that shows you're going to simplify your division. Whatever, any of the sign that involves division should be the next step. So far, you don't have of or other. So that will be division. That's D. That's what this D stands for. Now, I will still have to write all this back. So I have 3 over 2 times, it's not necessary you put this bracket again since you've gotten a fraction. That's times 5 over 12. Now, we are now at division. This division in mathematics, it will change to multiplication. After changing to multiplication, the number, the fraction after this division, after this has changed to multiplication, it will turn upside down. This is what I mean by that. Instead of writing this division, you rather put times. Then this will be at the top, this one will be down here. This denominator will come here, the numerator here will come down. So we have 3/7. Now you can see that everything now has multiplication. Now you are done with your division. The next method division is multiplication. Now multiplication is either you use the numerator to divide the denominator, fine, or you multiply all the numerator. The numerator number is the number at the top, while the denominator is the number below. Now it's either you multiply all the numerator here, multiply everything together, over multiply the denominator too, and you write the answer. Or if you can see any number that can divide each other here, numerator can divide the denominator. If it's possible, you divide. But if it's not possible, you multiply all through like that. Now as you can see, I can see that this numerator can divide this denominator. 3 in 3, 1. How many 3 can you see in 12? 4. Can you see? Now from what we have now, there is no other number that can divide each other. Yes, I just multiply everything. Multiply the denominator and also multiply all the denominators. So we have 3 times 5 times 1 over 2 times 4 times 7. 2 times 4 times 7. And as you can see, 3 times 5 is 15. 15 times 1 is 15 over this one. 2 times 4 is 8, as you can see, and 8 times 7 is, and 8 times 7 is 56. As you can see, the numerator is smaller than the denominator, so this is a proper fraction. Let's assume that you got an answer of which the numerator is bigger than the denominator. You will have to change to a mixed fraction. But as you can see, this one is smaller than this, so you give your answer like this. So far, there is no number that can divide both numerator and denominator. So this is our final answer. Thank you. Good.